So today I'm going to show you how I moisturize my hair with concentrated hair product. So I'm starting with my hair just washed, just out, just fabulous. I've enjoyed it. It's so soft. If only I can do this all the time. But I know that the longer I leave my hair out, the atmosphere, right now we're in Canada, which is cold and it's winter. So the longer I leave my hair out, even within a house or wherever you stay, apartment, inside, it sucks all the moisture out of your hair. So my hair will get more dry and more dry. Even the same thing with the plants. I noticed I have some house plants, and in the winter the soil gets so dry because all the moisture has been sucked out as it tries to make the place warm. So my hair, I know if I leave it out like this, it'll dry off and disappear. So I'm going to moisturize my hair. So the first thing I do is I'm going to put my hair in section. I have a scrunchie here, and I'm going to start with just put this up like this. I finger comb my hair and I finger detangle, so I don't actually use a comb. And I'd like to encourage everyone to, if you can, just try it, because you part your hair with your fingers. And as you can see, my hair doesn't look like it's not combed or anything, or it's not groomed. I finger detangle, and it really helps. The combs and the brushes don't go near my hair, because I did for many years, and for many years I have cried because the hair just wants to group together to party, and there's a comb trying to come in to say, oh, I need to separate this party, and the hair is saying, no, I will not be separated. And then next thing you know, it's like yank, yank, yank. So my hair's here. With concentrated hair, I believe really strongly that curly hair is thirsty hair. Curly hair is super thirsty hair. So if your hair is curly and you're trying to moisturize it, the first thing I do is I hydrate my hair. This is just water, and I hydrate my hair before I even do anything else. So as I'm going to do my hair, first thing I do is I hydrate it. And I massage that water into my hair. I think this section might be a bit big. I may split it, but the first thing I do is this. I just start and I just spill water and really just do this. I'm just massaging the water into my hair follicles. So I'm going to add a little bit more. The look, the feel I'm going for, it's not that my hair should be dripping with water, but it's just that my hair is sufficiently moisturized. So it's moisturized, and it's not, before I even decide to do anything else, I hydrate my hair. It's the very first thing. You just get your hair back, spin out, especially if you live in an environment where your hair does get dry because of the heating system, etc. So now it has some moisture, and you can definitely feel the difference, you know. And it's not dripping, it's still just moist. Feel like when you wash your hair and your towel dry. So there's this. And you can see the fronts, I don't know if you can get the light to see how it's just normal. Like also here, there. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. So there we have it. So now that I've done that, I get my concentrated hair product. This is the one in use, so as you can see, I do use it every day. So I'm going to just scrape a little bit. It's really soft. It's got the butters and the oils. It doesn't have any water. It's all organic product, all natural. And the first thing I do is, again, I just put some on the outside of my hair, just to rub into my hands, rub to the outside of my hair. I'm going to do some more. And I'm always careful about the ends. So you start off you hydrate your hair, and then you just apply it to the outside of your hair. And this is part of the finger detangling. I'm starting the process now. Because I've had my hair out, I'm expecting that some of it may sort of decide not to stay with me anymore. Because when I finger detangle and I use contented hair, I really have minimal, and when I say minimal hair, you know when you do your hair and bits come out and you comb and you brush and you etc. I'll show you, if I remember, I tend to forget, I'll show you how much actually comes off. So this is me detangling the ends, there's a very ends here, and as I'm doing it, you said there's this is part of my finger coming. I will collect all of these and I'll show you at the end how much came off. And also you can see how long it took. So I'm just going to do another one. And as I start to moisturize, apply contented hair, don't know if you can see the difference already forming. Can you see that? You see that curl pattern actually starting to form from this hair to this hair. And that's just the butters on your hair. It's taking it from being super dry to actually now combined with the water to make your hair, and oils to make your hair really hydrated. So at this point I'm going to add a little bit more water. And I'm going to keep moisturizing. Again, I'm just massaging it into my hair. I may do a smaller section so you can see better. And when you separate your, as you go, you separate your hair strands with finger detangle, I always go and make sure I care for every strand like I want to keep every strand. I don't treat my hair as though, oh, it's just a big thing on my head and I don't care what happens to it. It's almost like I care for every strand and I care not to lose any strand. So if I'm taking this smaller section here, this really small section, and I put some contented hair, and this is what I do, I massage into my hair. Add a little bit more, and I massage until my hair feels that sort of supple, slippery kind of feeling when you know that you have a generous amount in your hair, especially the day after you wash your hair, because when you wash your hair, and having had my hair out, it's all the moisture's been extracted from my hair. And when your hair breaks, when the moisture and the nutrients have come out of your hair and it's just limp, it breaks off. So I really apply generous amount when I first, after I first wash my hair. So I'm just applying bits and pieces. So you can, I don't know if you can see this way. See that way? So even just after that, let me just add a little bit more water. And I'll show you something. So I've just moisturized, added the contented hair moisturizer to my hair. My natural hair strands, right, that wasn't that full. And I just think, look at this already. So this, look at that. You see that curl pattern there? Because what it does, it goes through every strand of my hair and covers it with this beautiful, healthy, 100% organic, natural butters and oils. Look at that, see that? So this is this, and this is the same. So this is this. I'll go closer so you can see it. This is this. This is just normal afro hair, 4C hair, and this is it, the same. And I've already done one thing. I've added water and I've added contented hair, and look at that, you can even see the curl definition there forming already. So I'm going to do the same with the rest of my hair, and I go back and I'm going to add some water. Technical difficulties with the spray bottle. Again, so let me go, I'm going to section another little bit. I don't really like my hair to hear that snap snap when I'm parting my hair, because that's your hair breaking. If you use a comb and you comb it through your hair brush and you can hear the snap snap snap, that's your hair breaking. So I don't really like that, so I add some more, and again I go, it's just on my hair, not on my head. So I start with both sides and I just massage it into my hair. And again I add in some on this side, add some on this side. Just do the same all the way down. Add some on both sides of my hair. I'm literally covering my hair with contented hair to make my hair contented hair. So there we go. So I'm going to do this bit. And this. Till I get to the end. And at this point, excuse me, I'm going to just add a bit more water. And again, I just massage the water into my hair, make it nice and supple. Maybe I'll join this party. And it's a hair and body moisturizer, so it's not, you can use it also for your body. And you can use less or you can use more, depends on your hair type. I know people that use, that have completely straight hair, that use contented hair, they just use a lot less. And if your hair's 1A, 2A, those textures, you use a lot less. If your hair's on the other side of the spectrum like mine, 4C, then I use a lot more initially because my hair is the thirstiest hair. And it doesn't actually make, as much hair oils as other people. After a week or so, the hair produces so much oil that if they don't wash the hair, it clumps together. Whereas with curly hair, really, 2 months, 3 months, if you didn't, it's not really going to produce that much oil by itself. It just doesn't. And I know this from having friends who are all different ethnicities. After like a day or two, the hair starts to clump together because their scalp produces oil, a lot of oil. Whereas my hair, I'm thinking, really? I have to go apply moisturizer and oils onto my hair. So that's one of the differences. But you can use contented hair in any hair texture. So now I've just added water and contented hair. And again, I'm going to pause. And I do all the way to the end. And look at that, I'm going to pause and I'm going to actually show you how the colour pattern is taking shape. Maybe I should turn this way. Don't know if you can see it there. Or the difference between this one, which is not yet done, and this one, which has contented hair in it. You see the texture difference? And it's just the product. What the product's doing is taking all my curls and making you see them. And it's actually grouping them together. So having grouped them together, which is the natural way your hair works, because it always wants to stick together and party, because that's the only time you actually see the definition. If I was to put a comb through my hair, one is just going to pull my hair out, because now the strands have grouped together to form these. This is not one hair strand, this is like, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 hair strands. They group together to form this pattern, right? So if I comb through, I'm going to separate them with the teeth of the comb. It depends on how wide the teeth of the comb are. And if it's really small, it's going to snap against this because it's going to want to separate them. Whereas your hair naturally just wants to do this, it just wants to get together. So I'm going to do, so that's 2/3 flat done, so I'm going to do the last bit. It is this simple. This is apologies if you hear people jumping up and down in the background. So then I moisturize this part, hydrate this part. The hydration is the water. I spray water on it first. I massage it in so the water gets in. Just like that, all the way to the end. I'm coming all the way to the end. See that? Add some more. And as you can see, my hair is not dripping. There's no dripping water. It's just nicely moist. It's just really nicely moistened. So I've done that. So now, and so far this is all the hair that's actually come out. As opposed to, you can compare with what your hair, how much hair comes out when you use whatever methods you use. Now I'm just applying the contented hair product to my hair. Applying to my hair. I'm very generous with the tips, very, very generous. Always be very generous to the point where it is really saturated for those bad chemistry days I had. You see, my hair's got all that. And when I apply so much, you see what my hair does? It does that. when you group your hair together, it forms its natural curl pattern. You see that there? So now I'm going to join it. Maybe I need to get a bit more. Let me give it a little bit more moisturizer. Let me apply a bit more because that was a big section. But this absolutely works. Applied a bit more. So, let's see here. There. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some more water. So I'm going to spray again. The process is just really two things, water and contented hair. And now I'm going to massage the water through again. Just massage the water through. So as I do that, I am finger detangling, because I mean my hair was all in a fro and out, and in that process it got together, it parted, which meant some of them got together. So now I'm finger detangle and moisturize, and I do that by I'm feeling through my hair. Like I'm feel and separate, but I need to add some more water. Always make sure you have your spray bottle handy, because if your hair is tangled and you try to separate it without not adding moisture to it to make it nice and supple, give it that feeling when you're washing your hair and it's supple. And you feel, oh, if my hair can be like this, like when I wash my hair. Well, here we are, see? I just literally moisturize my hair. I'll show you. With contented hair, and that's it. So this is one just about done. So for those who are sort of doing the finger detangling, now you can actually go through your hair and do this. Just go through your hair because it's moistened and separate. It's like combing through it. And if you come across any knots or anything, you take your time. Just like that. This is me going through, finger combing it, using my fingers instead of a comb to separate the curls. And in the process, you're losing way less of your hair. You're identifying the knots, you're taking them off. So that's that one done. What I'm going to do is, it's 17 minutes. So I'm just going to braid this one. I'll show you how I braid it. So it depends on your hair length as to how many of these sections you make, and depends on the style. I'm going to braid this one up to the front, closer to the front, because then the curls you'll see when I do it. In the next video you can see where the curls are. So now that I've done that, I'm just going to braid it. I'm just going to put everything in. And even as I braid it, if you find that, oh, it's tangling or it's dry, just spray some more water on it. If you cannot separate your hair as you're braiding it with your fingers, just add some more water to it and continue that way. If your hair, you feel at any point it's tangled, just spray some more water to it. Make it nice and supple, and then separate the curls. You don't want to be separating your curls, and you don't want to be hearing that snapping noise. That just means your hair's breaking. Which is not good, because if your hair's breaking, it means it's not on your head anymore. It's gone. It's not coming back. Well, that particular one's not coming back. So I get towards the end of this one here. And as I'm braiding, I don't know if you can see the white from the butters showing through my hair. Don't worry about that. That gets absorbed into your hair strand. So this is me, almost the section done. And the hair likes to stay on my fingers. So that's done there. And when I finish, I always take a little bit extra and I add it to the ends of my hair, because I want it nice and supple. See that? Whoa, there we go. So that's one done. So I'm going to do these two. It's 19 minutes 52 seconds. I'm going to spare you the torture. And I'm going to do these 12 cameras, and then I'll come back in the end and show you how I get my hair for the rest of it. It's middle of the day right now, so I'm not obviously going to go to bed, but I'm still going to get my hair, and then maybe wear a hat if I'm going outside, just so my hair stays, because I'm not going through all this to do something else and go outside. This is staying. And I'll undo it in the morning tomorrow, but that's it. And as I do my hair, obviously it's going to shrink, so it starts here, so my hair starts here, starts there. By the time I finish, normally it would have shrunk up to about like there. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I'll do the other one and I'll come back. Bye.